Did you know that an average person checks their phone over 150 times a day and spends at least 3 hours on their phone every day? Just imagine if you utilize those hours doing something productive. You could get ahead of 99% of the people at your level. So, there's no reason not to start today. But the question is, how should you break your phone addiction? Don't worry. Today, I'm here to explain you why are you addicted to your phone, and more importantly, how should you break your phone addiction? Make sure you watch the video till the end because the last bonus tip is the most effective one among all of them. So let's dive into the video. First things first, why are we addicted to our phones? There are endless reasons, but the biggest culprit is dopamine. In simple terms, dopamine is a neurotransmitter in our brain which gets released whenever we do pleasurable activities like scrolling on our phone or eating our favorite food. Every time we get a notification, a like on social media, or maybe a reward in a game, our brain releases dopamine. This makes us feel good, creating a cycle of checking our phones again and again to get that dopamine hit. This constant search for dopamine leads to mobile phone addiction. It's why we find it so hard to put our phones down, even when we know that we should be focusing on something else. This situation is known as addiction. So now that we understand why we get addicted, let's talk about some actionable tips that will help you break your phone addiction. Let me share a small story. Every time I picked up my phone to do something important, I used to get unwanted notifications. I used to forget the original task and waste my time on something that's completely irrelevant. I'm sure this happens with 99% of the people watching this video right now. This brings us to actionable tip number 1. Turn on the DND mode, also known as Do Not Disturb mode on your phone. This simple step helped me tremendously. It prevents unnecessary distraction and lets me focus solely on what I need to do. I have been following this tip from the last 1 year and the results are amazing. Whenever I open my phone to complete a specific task, I never get any unwanted interruptions. Notifications stack up silently, so I can check them later in my free time. Both iOS and Android devices have the DND mode, so there's no excuse not to try it. Make sure you follow this step consistently. I assure that the results will be amazing. Moving on to the next tip. This one serves as an alternative to the first one. This one addresses the concern about missing important calls. Simply turn off notifications of distracting apps on your phone. By doing this, you can stay focused without the constant interruptions, while ensuring that you never miss anything important. It's a simple yet effective strategy, offering a win-win solution. Give it a try and experience the difference it can make. I had this weird habit of checking my Instagram every 2 or 3 minutes. But then I got to know about an app named OneSec. Here's how it works. Whenever you attempt to open a distracting app, OneSec prompts you to take 3 deep breaths. Only after completing this simple exercise, you can proceed to open the app. But what's the magic behind this? It's simple. If you genuinely have a productive reason to open the app, you will patiently wait through the breaths. But if you're just feeling distracted, you will likely close the app and refocus on your work. This simple yet effective technique can make significant difference in managing phone addiction. And the best part, it's free to use. While the free version only allows you to block one app, this limitation proves effective to many users. I've noticed that checking my phone after I complete all my work feels so satisfying. That sense of accomplishment simply does not exist when you mindlessly scroll before tackling any of the tasks. So, here's the next tip. Designate a specific time slot to use your phone. This strategy helps you stay focused on your work and then rewards you with guilt-free phone time. By scheduling your phone usage, you will experience the satisfaction of completing your tasks first. Now, let's move on to the most effective bonus tip. I used to have a habit of checking my phone before my bedtime, which ate into my reading time. Then, I discovered a trick that made huge difference. Turning on grayscale, also known as black and white mode on my phone. Here's why it works. Color plays a significant role in those dopamine hits our brain craves for. By switching your phone to grayscale, it becomes less visually appealing and less addictive. This tip is a game changer. Try turning on grayscale mode every night, or even better, just schedule it. So, there you have it. 5 actionable tips to break your phone addiction. Let's quickly recap. The first one was turn on do not disturb mode on your phone. The second, turn off notifications of distracting apps on your phone. The third one, use the 1 sec app. Fourth one, designate a specific time slot to use your phone. And now the fifth and the most important one, turning on grayscale mode on your phone every night. Remember, breaking phone addiction is not about completely eliminating your phone usage. It's about finding the balance. Implement these tips consistently and you will notice a significant improvement in your focus, productivity and overall mental health. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found these tips helpful, just give a thumbs up to the video and share it with others who might benefit. Now, finally, your success is waiting for you. Go claim it.